Jack Smith.
Apes. Apes and Homo Deus types. Pre-post-human types. Pre-post-human type apes. This is your internet buddy, Jack Smith. And, hang on, man. The fucking heat's up in here. God damn it. Alright. This is your internet buddy, Jack Smith, again. And, goddamn cranky today. Goddamn cranky. Fucking accident on the way to work. Took me forever to get in here. Hope the motherfucker died. Perfectly clear day. No need to get in a goddamn accident on a perfectly clear morning. Unless you're still drunk from the night before, you motherfucker. So I hope the fucker died. Also cranky today because bit the inside of my cheek last night for the third day in a row. We all know how that sucks. It's affecting the way I speak. God damn it. And speaking of inflammation, I thought my ankle was all better. So for some weird reason last night, I took it and I went to make sure it was all better. Holy shit. Almost went through the goddamn roof. Terrible fucking pain. Like sick pain. Wonder what the hell's wrong with it. Torn ligaments, probably. Whatever the fuck that is. You hear about it. I don't know really. I mean, ligaments hold bones together. Oh, my God, does that hurt. But that's okay, because today Jack Smith is taking it easy today. Jack Smith doesn't have to do any real work today. Got plenty of office shit I could do to rest my goddamn ankle again. For fuck's sake. Plus, gotta change the goddamn brakes on my fucking truck. I hate changing the brakes on my fucking truck. Jack Smith changes his own brakes. Right? Because despite being an old man with no testosterone, Jack Smith is macho as fuck. I change my own goddamn brakes. Because you know what? When you go to the guy, when you get some fucking mechanic to do it, he's always like, well, your rotors are scored, so, you're going to need all new rotors to the tune of like $2,000. Fuck that. Jack Smith likes scored rotors. You know why? Because it creates more surface area for the pad to eventually get. So yeah, it's like scored rotors are the gift that keeps on giving. But I'm not here to talk about scored rotors, I say after quickly checking the time. I'm going to be more time conscious. Comey got fired. At long last, fucking Comey got fired. I've been waiting for it for like half a year. The guy is a bad seed. He is a bad man. He's a corrupt piece of shit. And I guess the Orange Man saw this latest iteration of Comey v. Congress, where he sat there in front of Trey Gowdy, one of the scariest guys of all, and lied like a 12-year-old fucking kid. It's all like that. Comey is like Jack Smith in the principal's office, making up some bullshit and trying to make it sound really good. But it's still bullshit on its face and otherwise. And I guess the orange man must have watched one of those YouTube videos of Comey talking to Gowdy and was like, what the fuck? Because in the world of business, you don't get to do that without repercussions. You don't get to lie to people's fucking faces. People who are your betters in whatever area you are in. Lie to their fucking faces like a 12-year-old kid and expect them to pretend you're in the vacuum of law if they have the power to get rid of your sorry ass. So Comey is gone. And the punditry, the fucking punditry on both sides. I mean, of course the liberals are freaking out. They're going to freak out at whatever Trump does. But there are even the the big government, deep state worshipping neocons who are like, well, this is unprecedented. This is a shock. It comes without warning. Fucking hubristic motherfucking twats. Fuck you. Who the fuck said it? Was it Crowdhammer? Goddamn Crowdhammer. You goddamn neocon. What the fuck are you saying? Comes without warning. Comey fucking lied like a scumbag little kid in front of Congress 3 times that I know of. 3 fucking times. And hell, man, if the Trump guy is getting rid of him, that's like just like horse sense. It's like common fucking sense. The guy's a bad guy. He's running the FBI. Get the fuck rid of him, man. And that douchebag who runs the IRS, he's next. That fucking little weasel. He's like a wimpy supervillain from the 1970s Batman show. Get rid of that fucktard. Yeah, he's like, if there was some kind of evil librarian or something, that would be him. Fucking son of a bitch. Tangentially, Jack Smith is a huge proponent of the libraries. As libertarian as I am, from nose to balls, the fucking library system is the only goddamn piece of this government that works properly. Literally. You go to any fucking library, you're like, I want this book. They get it from some other library in a couple of days. For fuck's sake. Libraries, they should have librarians, those autistic fuckers, running everything. Because they're the only ones who know how to get shit done. Right? I guess autistic folks who didn't want to go into computer stuff went into the libraries. But yeah, fucking autists, they get shit done. You wonder why this country is what it is? It's because of autists inventing computer shit and doing it right. Because they're focused, for fuck's sake. Not like the rest of us, floundering around like goddamn apes. Yeah, this biting of the cheek, this is why we must become machines. For fuck's sake. So yeah, Comey's out. It's a goddamn great thing. It's a great day. It's true justice. And people are saying, oh, the orange man just got rid of him because he's trying to cover up his Russia ties. His Russia ties? They've had all this time to find Russia ties. What are Trump's biggest enemies keeping his Russia ties a secret? The deep state would have leaked that shit out in 5 seconds if they had it. The deep state is all about leaking shit out. It's what they do. Firing Comey isn't going to cover anything up. It actually frees the guy up to go to like some scumbag newspaper like the New York Times and spill his beans about anything, if he had any beans. He's got no beans. Comey's got no beans! Speaking of people with no beans, Macron. His video. I forgot to mention this in my, harken back to my last video where I talked about the swooning of the elite libtards. Yes, they were also swooning over Macron's video inviting all the fake climate scientists to France because the climate change, we believe in the climate change, this is very important. Yeah, they will unseat Belgium as the the fake science mecca of the Western world. Man, it's going to be fun watching them go down. It's going to be sad, but it's going to be fun at the same time. Gotta get some memes going. Gotta meme out on this, people. Got to get the mimetic scientists to deal with the fake climate scientists. All right. Do I have anything else? I don't even know. I gotta start getting my shit together. Goddamn, doing my breaks, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. I got an air ratchet, which is awesome, but firing up my air compressors, I got big giant air compressors, to cut the stone with. Maybe I'll swing by someplace and pick up an electric thing, because there's nothing that makes the job easier than that. Fuck's sake. All right. That's it. That's all I got today. But yeah, Comey fired. Good thing. Who's next? Who the fuck is next? I can't wait to see. Can't wait to see which douchebag. Somebody should send Trump a compilation of all Gowdy and Chaffetz's videos of them reaming asses in congressional hearings, because that tells you exactly who to fucking fire. Anybody who would lie to Gowdy and lie to Chaffetz should be fucking fired. All right, fucktards. This is your internet buddy Jack Smith out.
Jack Smith.